Hello everyone, this is your weather on SPC Outlook and Discussion for Wednesday, March 12, 2025. Update concerning convective outlook days 4 to 8. Valid for Saturday, March 15 through Wednesday, March 19, 2025. A strong large-scale upper trough is forecast to quickly move across the plains to the Mississippi Valley on Saturday. An intense jet streak will move across the deep south into the Ohio Valley as this occurs. At the surface, a low secondary to the 980 millibar low over the upper Midwest is forecast to develop during the late morning and early afternoon across the Mid-South. This will aid in further northward transport of rich Gulf moisture into portions of the lower Mississippi Valley and Tennessee valleys. Atop this moisture-primed boundary layer, cold 500 millibar layer temperatures are forecast. This may support fairly steep lapse rates, which would foster moderate instability across portions of Mississippi, Alabama amid supercell wind profiles. However, some uncertainty remains tied to the evolution of convection in the Friday period into the morning hours of Saturday. Some forecast guidance suggests a relatively pristine warm sector will be maintained, or if only isolated convection develops overnight and early Saturday, recovery could occur. If this scenario unfolds, a concerning severe weather setup supporting all-hazard severe could unfold across portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama through the day and into evening, and eventually spreading east into Georgia overnight. Trends will be monitored closely over the coming days, and further adjustments to the 30% enhanced risk area may be needed in future outlooks. With northward extent, instability will become more limited. Nevertheless, sufficient moisture amid intense deep layer flow will support swaths of strong and damaging winds into the Ohio Valley and portions of the central Appalachian Saturday and Saturday night. Higher outlook probabilities may be needed in subsequent outlooks if confidence increases. A strong upper trough will shift east across the Midwest and Southeast on Sunday. Strong deep layer southwesterly flow ahead of the trough will overspread much of the eastern U.S. atop a moist boundary layer. Bands of convection will likely produce swaths of strong to severe gusts ahead of an eastward advancing cold front. An upper trough will move offshore over the Atlantic on Monday, while a broad upper ridge spreads across the plains in its wake. Another large-scale upper trough will move across the western U.S. on Tuesday, ejecting across the plains and into the Mississippi Valley on Wednesday. Some severe potential could return to parts of the central or south-central states toward the end of the period with this system, but current model forecasts suggest moisture return in the wake of the prior system will remain poor, but trends will be monitored over the coming days. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe for the latest Storm Prediction Center outlooks.